So you had music for about 3 seconds. Yeah. By the way, guys, I don't have an amazing computer, so sorry if it lags and or low quality. I tried testing it as best I could, but this was sort of a spot on the thing. Hey, can you stream this for me? And I was all like, sure, why not? So yeah, awesome. Alright, let's get into it. So down here in the bottom right corner of Akilon Waste, I don't know if this is ladder edition. You know what, I'm about to beautify this thing for you guys. Hold on. Boom. Alright. So in the bottom right corner of Akilon Waste, we have Deligoth from Team Irish. I'm assuming this is a clan war. I have no clue, or a team war, whatever you call that. Team league, team versus team. He's got his SCV going up here, going to say hello, build that SCV, build that supply depot, blah. And then in on our top left corner for Team TE, which I don't even know what it stands for. I think it's like Team Elite. I believe so. We have GarbO. So he is a Protoss player. We will be seeing that. Now, I know one of them was Diamond on the loading screen. They had the Diamond border. So that's always great. Wait. Oh. I didn't know this pylon was here. I thought he hadn't built one yet. I was tripping out. So we do have the barracks. What? Oh, there's the SCV. Okay, I did not see the SCV. Okay. So we have the barracks now being thrown down. This probe is going... Whoa. Going over here. Get back here, probe. There we go. Probe's like, what up? Checking things out. We can actually see everything he sees. He sees everything. No gas has been taken yet by Mr. Deligoth. I hope I'm saying these names correctly, because oh gosh, if I'm not. Meanwhile, back at the La Protoss base, building up the probes, getting his assimilator out now. So far what we've seen is pretty standard. There's nothing too crazy. No, like, double gas before first pylon type play, which would actually be really cool, but we are not actually going to see that. And this SCV is moving down here. No, we'll not be building the command center yet. However, this is very standard. No, not taking gas. Now, a lot more players in Heart of the Swarm, they are taking their refineries earlier. And they are doing Widow Mine, really early Widow Mine aggression. That is Terran players that I'm talking about. But we're seeing good old Wings of Liberty go ahead and expand really quickly. Which, I don't blame him. It's definitely the safe way to go. I myself am a Diamond Terran, so I do agree with this very much. It's very safe as long as you make sure you have a bunker right about here with 4 Marines in it to deflect, or, you know, their works. I don't really like this positioning, the only reason being is, say you have 2 or 3 stalkers in a mothership core, whoop, I can walk right through here and shoot this thing from the low ground and go even up in your main base if I need to. So that's the only reason I don't like this positioning, but otherwise, good enough for defending this expansion, I guess. But if you have it on the ramp, it totally blocks anything from coming up, whether it be 1 stalker or 1 zealot, but technically here, the 1 zealot and stalker can still come on up here. Anyway, moving over here, we have the mothership core in production, along with, well, he started something and then he canceled it. Yes, there it is. Or maybe it appeared. We have the stalker and the zealot moving out, the expansion going down for GarbO here. It's awkwardly quiet in this game. Boost them sounds up. Alright, so the zealot stalker, they are moving across. They will say hello. And oh my gosh, the music is so epic. So we will see. See, this is what I mean. The stalker can just sort of parade through up here. Ooh, pull it back. There we go. Okay. Smart man pulling that back. Or woman, I don't know. You see, but this is what I'm talking about. Can walk right up in here and say, hey, what's up, pylon? However, needs to be really careful because now that there are 5 Marines here, he could do some damage here. But the mothership core, they could easily kill off this supply depot if they wanted to. But I'm not going to. I'm going to sit back, wait for a few more stalkers. Meanwhile, the tech path of choice, oftentimes we'll see Stargate. Now that Heart of the Swarm is out, oh my gosh, the morphing sounds are so loud. Now we're going to see a 3-gate robo behind this expansion. Oh my gosh, something's happening. Yes, I'm aware my computer's slowing the game. Anyway, focusing on this bunker, I do not agree with this. As you can see there, that is why. We can actually go here, look at the units lost tab, 300 to 0. Mr. Deligoth has lost nothing. I did not agree with that. However, this bunker will definitely protect here, so he's fine and dandy now. He's nothing there. And by the way, guys, if you're Terran players out there, having a bunker up is totally worth it. You get out so much free damage before your units are even damaged. It's insane, and you can salvage them. So you're only really spending 25 minerals every time you get a bunker. Think about that. Unless the bunker gets destroyed, and then you're like, well, good thing I had it in the first place if it gets destroyed. Alright, moving forward. Little oversaturation here. What you want to have is somewhere between 16 to 19 workers on the minerals, that is, and then of course the 3 and the 3 and the gas. You know, what we got here? Double forge, forge and robotics bay. Yes. Good thing to notice there. Another mothership core coming out. Also, you never want to lose the mothership core in the early game, because this thing sits here, gains up energy. You can use the energy. You can do whatever you want. I know I've had it utilized against me when in my third base right here. He walked in with his entire army, killed it, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna flank him, and then he was like, ha, I have mass recall. So it's always a good thing to have. As you can see there, the transfer of probes. Now it's about good. And what do we got here? We got a starport. That's great. Gonna get some medevac production. Is this the 3? Yes, it is. The 3 racks, double reactor timing. Now, I preferably, because you know you have to have that preference in there. I like to go double tech lab and get out a bunch of marauders, as marauders are great. And things like the 3 colossus timing, those things will definitely screw you over if you have a ton of more marines than you have marauders. So that's the only reason I do that. I feel like our Terran player could expand once again. By the way, guys, if the FPS gets too terrible, I'm just gonna go to low graphics, because yeah, why not? More pylons muffin in. The observer like, what up, guys? As you can see here, he could technically see it. I don't even know where it went. That's because it stopped. That's one thing about observers. When they're moving, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to kill it so bad. But then when it stops, it's like, where'd it go? You don't really know until a unit actually walks right underneath it. But he can see the army size. He can actually see what's in the bunkers, but it's kind of obvious. 4 marines, maybe a few marauders in there. Oh, it's gonna get scanned. No, it's not. No, it is not. They're just gonna kill the rocks. It's all okay. They're just killing rocks. I'm assuming proxy pylon going up here. By the way, guys, in this matchup, proxy pylons are so important, you don't even know. Extended thermal lance on the way. Of course, we have our colossus now coming out. More marines, marauders, and +1 coming out. It's going to be some really strong aggression here in the mid game from our Terran player, and I love to see that going on. Dual pronged attacks, possibly triple pronged attacks, making our little Protoss here split up his tiny army. And this actually, you know, that's one thing I've always noticed about Protoss is, like, their armies look really small. Like, especially right now, as you can see, this looks really, really tiny for GarbO. But that could kill this, technically. That is with proper force fields and proper ponage of the microwing with the Colossus. Yes, I said ponage. Get over it. We have a little Sim City going on over here. More gateways being added. Have anything coming out? Yep. Extended thermal lance finishing up here. We got the armory coming out. 4 more barracks. Oh my gosh. 4 more barracks and a 3rd. Now GarbO needs to take his 3rd relatively shortly too. Oh gosh, the FPS. Oh gosh. Oh, it's terrible. This is when we move into low, ladies and gentlemen. And this is when the people playing are like, oh no, he's DCing, what do we do? And then I come back 2 seconds later and I'm like, ha! I didn't DC. Yeah. Oh god, have I frozen? Did I actually disconnect? No, I did not. As you can see, the little blow-off phase, probably because of me. Yes. Alright. So, we missed this army coming down here. Oh my gosh, low looks so much different than medium, you can just tell. Low Ciento for low quality. But hey. It is what it is. I'm getting a new computer soon. That's a benefit. So these Marines, especially without combat shield, oh my gosh, he has like 10 barracks and no combat. Oh, okay, combat shield just finished. They're going to melt to these Colossus. Like, you don't even know how fast these things will melt Marines. Let's see. Range 9, 17 damage. That is like 3 shots and a Marine is dead. Yes, three shots. Mothership Core walking up like, yo guys, how you doing? Oh gosh, the FPS droppage as this battle is about to go underway. The army here in a good spot. Where will the force fields come out? I can't tell who's winning. Definitely engaging into this bunker is not the best idea. Nice force fields there, blocking any more reinforcements. But now, all the zealots are gone. The stalkers falling. This is not good. However, the 3 Colossus are here. I think this is the timing I was talking about. Oh my gosh, keeping that Colossus alive. It is so low. And now Deligoth looks in a pretty terrible position here as these 3 Colossus, which are the damage dealers, are still alive. Oh my goodness. He needs, and you know, these Colossus can just shoot there, but Deligoth does pull it back and gets the Colossus. Yes, gets that Colossus. So many medevacs here. So little army. Now, of course, the Colossus going back in, and they can just sit long range and say, hey guys, we're gonna poke at you. But you see, this is, you don't want Colossus not supported by units. That's definitely something you don't want. GarbO needs to be taking a 3rd behind this. He has the minerals to do so. I think he should. But then again, I am not a Protoss player, so I don't know. That's just pure preference that he should be taking a 3rd, as his opponent is already mining these minerals, and every mineral mined here puts him farther ahead than GarbO. As you can see, the supplies, Deligoth's already caught back up. GarbO not looking in the strongest position right there with that engagement. Let's look at the resources lost, actually. I would say it was a pretty strong hold by Deligoth. We had no economic damage done to Deligoth during that time. You know what? This rock tower was never actually taken out. He could have killed the 3rd base, but he didn't. But Deligoth here doing a really marine heavy strategy. Oh my gosh, are all these bunkers like reactors? Get some tech labs working. Okay, he has 3 tech labs. Maybe building a 4th one here. But looking at the units lost tab, GarbO has lost almost twice as much as Deligoth, and he's not looking in a good position here. Fairly shortly, and one thing that we're not seeing done, I want Deligoth to begin to drop. He really needs to do some dual-pronged aggression. Of course, he's doing the way where, hey, let's just build up this giant army, and then push on our opponent and win. Of course, that is a great strategy when you want to just, you know, do whatever you do. It's fairly decent, but with the way the emergency thruster, oh no, they're not called emergency thrusters anymore. Oh, I knew they got switched to Ignite Afterburners. I just totally forgot about it, so I just surprised myself once again. Oh my gosh, I am awesome. Okay, moving forward. Oh my gosh, 4 more barracks being added on. What do the upgrades look like? Upgrade tab. 1-1 is done. Is 2-2 on the way? Yes. 2 weapons finishing for our Terran right now. Storm, of course, on the way. And that's one thing you're always going to have to be looking out for as a Terran player. These storms will rip apart your Marine Rodder if you do not have any Ghosts. Another command center on the way. Of course, it's always good to take a 4th when you can. We can see the vision here. Oh my gosh, this observer. See, this is why when I play, I'll just randomly scan my army and be like, you're watching me, aren't you? Because, like, this is exactly like map hacks right here. Like, look at this. You know, it's legit map hacks. I'm watching you. The music is too loud, isn't it? Don't worry about it. I got this. Freaking Starcraft music. It always is too loud. There we go. We're all good. Meanwhile, GarbO taking his 4th base now. That was a much better timing than his 3rd base timing, but here comes the death march, and here comes my computer dying. Yeah. Okay, I thought they were killing the observer. I was like, oh no. Ah, that actually supply blocked GarbO momentarily. It's never what you want to happen. Oh my gosh, the FPS is terrible. Oh my gosh, I have to sneeze too. Oh, I tried thinking of strawberries, it did not work. It momentarily did. Oh my gosh, the 2 FPS like a boss. Alright, so the storms are going to be the deciding factor on who wins this battle. If it were straight up, if this were like master players going at it, I would definitely say Deligoth would win this engagement, but you never know because their upgrades are equal! With the 3... oh, no. Terran infantry armor finishes in less than 20 seconds. We see the double drop moving towards the top. That's going to drop right on the 3rd as he pushes into the natural. Could deny the 4th. Also, the storms are going to be so important here. My voice is slowly getting louder to build up the epicness that's going to happen. When will it happen? Here it will happen. He's pulling his whole army to deal with the drop. No! GarbO, no! There we go. Storm on the ramp. Storm. Where are the storms? Oh my gosh, I'm not seeing any storms. Come on. There we go! I see 1 storm hitting. 2 storms hitting there. Oh my gosh. All I see is a bunch of dead Marines. And this was a terrible engagement for Deligoth. You never want to engage a Protoss on the ramp. However, this drop is still poning. However, these Zealots have denied it. Ooh! Gets the Nexus. Very nice there. And floats away. Now, GarbO behind this, he should just push and win. To be completely honest. There's not going to be much preventing him from doing that. There's no Ghost in production, no Ghost Academy in production. This 3 armor, he needs to kill bases before that 3 armor finishes. We see the transfer of SCVs over to the... oh no, that's not SCVs, those are Marines and Marauders, okay. Good to know. Anyway, GarbO here moving forward. He really needs to aggress this, moving up his observer. He's saying, yo, what up, guys? Oh, apparently his observer died, or maybe he pulled it all the way back. He sees the army, and this is why primarily Marine armies are not going to be good. They melt a Colossus, they melt a Storms. Oh, no, the Storm... wait, he doesn't even have any High Templar. Never mind. That could have been a really bad Storm there. And to really engage this, he's going to have to run and split. There's so many Archons here. Oh, no. This is not going to go good for Deligoth as he's backed in a corner, and you never want to be backed in a corner against a Protoss player. You always want to fight in the open map. You can see him there trying to focus fire the Colossus, but it doesn't even matter. The Archons and Zealots rip him apart, and that will most likely be game. Once he gets to this point, there's no way Deligoth can reinforce this, as you see the GG coming out here.